Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas, sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Love a good road trip, and that's the wonderful thing about my job, because every week I'm in a new office, and this week I'm at the beautiful Yorke Peninsula, and we're going to be showing off an amazing Alan Shepard home. It's so incredible. It's not only the location, it's a remarkable home, and I can't wait to show it to you. With views as spectacular as these, I can see why the owner wanted to maximise the sea vista. They also requested a contemporary design that exudes quality and includes a high level of finishes throughout. And their final request was the inclusion of a separate garage away from the main house to accommodate their boat and cars. I can tell you, having a look through a little bit earlier, Alan and his team have delivered on everything that was requested and even more. And would you believe it only took 26 weeks to construct, which was a whole 20 weeks ahead of schedule. It's quite remarkable. Built over 2 levels, the home covers an impressive 606 square metres and includes 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, as well as an ensuite and numerous entertaining areas. So there's definitely no shortage of space for family and friends. The 3-metre high entry guides visitors either directly to the guest wing of the home or the upper main suite and bar, or down to the grand main living area. The home's exterior has been completely rendered for low maintenance and to help combat harsh coastal elements. It includes many different practical features, like a stylish cantilevered 3-metre Alucobond eave to allow for uninterrupted sea views. A fully automated louver roof over the lovely alfresco area, commercial grade aluminium windows and doors, and a purpose-built fish cleaning and utility area. Yes, this really is the perfect summer residence. Imagine if you came here for a holiday, you would never want to leave. They've really thought of everything, and I can't wait to show you right through this magnificent beach house. But first, let's have a look at what else is on today's show. It's our second to last program for the year, so it's even busier than usual. Andrew has some helpful advice about selecting the right builder for your building or renovation project. We'll visit one of our state's most important buildings of note, and we'll catch up with someone equally as important who spends a great deal of time there. We'll show you how you can dress up your hallway and entry, and we'll have some great advice from Homestart Finance that'll see you in your own home sooner than you ever thought possible. Wow, with so much to get through as well as our lovely feature home, we'd better get started. So it's straight over to Andrew, who has the latest on Felmary Homes.
Over the past few weeks, we featured some fantastic work that master builders Felmary Homes have completed around Adelaide. So today I thought we'd have a look at some work that they currently have under construction, and it's located here at Christie's Beach. You can even see the ocean from the front house. With over 30 years of building experience and being a family-owned and operated business, the whole team at Felmary Homes pride themselves on delivering excellent building quality and outstanding customer service on all the projects that they work on. Aside from custom-built homes, Felmary Homes specialise in house and land packages, as well as knockdowns and rebuilds with 2 or more homes on a block. Felmary Homes is actively sourcing usable land and offering great packages throughout Adelaide to complement every budget and lifestyle. They have house and land packages available in O'Halloran Hill, Coralta Park, Semaphore, and this one here at Christie's Beach. 4 two-storey homes will be built in this development, and they'll all include 3 spacious bedrooms, large open-plan living, kitchen and dining areas, and reverse cycle air conditioning. From here, it's a really easy walk to the beach. It's also close to Colonnade Shopping Centre, the Southern Expressway, and also the express train to the city. So convenience is a definite bonus with this house and land package. The remaining Falmeri Homes house and land packages are also located in great areas. The O'Halloran Hill estate will be home to 23 new houses, and the entire development will be set up as an exclusive estate. All of the homes will be designed and built to an exceptional standard, with quality materials and workmanship, as well as paved outdoor courtyards that will be highlighted by seamless indoor-outdoor entertaining areas. If you're wanting to live close to the city and the beach, then the Kurralta Park house and land package might be just what you're looking for. There are only 8 homes planned for that development, and that development is all about quality, space, and a bit of style. The final house and land packages that Falmeri Homes will be developing are located at Semaphore, and there will be 5 new homes built there. They'll all be single-storey dwellings designed with lifestyle in mind. So if you're interested in a house and land package, or even if you want to have a look at any of the other homes that Falmeri Homes have built, check out their website, which is falmerihomes.com.au. Also, keep in mind that Falmeri Homes can help you knock down and rebuild 2 or more homes on your block. They'll take care of everything, including the designs, the architectural drawings, the council approvals, and of course, the construction.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something new.
Buying or building your own home can be an exciting time, but sometimes it can also be stressful and overwhelming, especially if you're thinking about saving for a deposit or stressing on how you're going to pay that loan back. But stress no longer, because Homestart Finance is here to help. Homestart is a state government organisation established to help South Australians get into home ownership, and has helped more than 66,000 home buyers, including almost 36,000 first home buyers. I'm with John Oliver, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Homestart Finance. And John, tell us how you can help get people into their own home a lot sooner, and tell us about the Homestart difference.
Well, Nicole, Homestart is a little bit different to other lenders and financial institutions. We like to think that we think outside of the box, and we develop solutions which are aimed to get people into their house a little bit sooner. A good example of that is our low deposit loans, whereby from as little as 3% deposit if you're buying, or 6% if you're building, and that doesn't include fees and charges. There are a number of other things that we do as well, which is we can help you save on your upfront costs. Our eligibility requirements are a little bit different, and we also take into account some forms of income that other lenders may choose to ignore.
Getting a deposit together, that must be one of the biggest hurdles for people, is it?
It certainly is. There is no doubt that saving for a deposit is the biggest challenge for most home buyers today. Homestart's able to help in that regard, because we can lend you money from as little as 3% deposit, once again excluding fees and charges. A really good example of that is our graduate loan. Because we understand that graduates are really good customers who like to get into home ownership and who have invested in themselves, our graduate loan has been designed to help those first home buyers with a Certificate 3 qualification or higher, and that will enable them to get into their home sooner. Building a home can be a really good option for first home buyers, because with a Homestart loan you're able to take advantage of the First Home Owners Grant of $15,000, and we will count that as part of your deposit. When you build a house, one of the real challenges is, particularly if you're renting, is making your rent repayments and also making repayments on the loan, particularly while the house is being built. Now, the Homestart construction loan is really quite unique. We enable you to make no repayments on your loan for the first 9 months, or until your house is finally built or construction is complete. And that's a terrific way to help people who are in the rent cycle overcome the difficulties of having to meet both their loan repayment and also pay their rent.
Well, that all sounds great, especially if you're looking to get into a home a lot sooner and not having to wait 20 years. Why don't you give Homestart a call on 1300 636 878, or look up homestart.com.au.
Regardless of the type of building work you're planning, you're going to need to find a builder or tradie that you can rely on. Someone who not only has excellent skills, but who's going to turn up when they say they're going to turn up, understands what your requirements are, can speak to you in a language that you can understand, and also someone that you can form a bit of a working relationship with. After all, you're entrusting them with one of your most valuable assets. So selecting your builder or tradie is one decision that you want to get right first time. Obviously, not all builders are the same, and depending on the type of home or building work you're planning, it'll impact the builder that you select. Before I go any further, I just need to reiterate, whoever you end up choosing, you need to make sure that they're a master builder. You can trust a master builder and they're backed by the Master Builders Association, who have a mediation process in place should the need arise. To get the ball rolling, it's a good idea to make up a list of all the things that you want your new home or renovation to have. Decide on the features that you need so that your home will function efficiently. Then make a list of things that aren't necessities but that you'd like to incorporate. That way you'll know if you need a builder with specialist skills in a particular area, like an eco builder perhaps, or one who specialises in building on steep or difficult sites. The next step is to work out your budget. It's really important to know what you can afford, especially with mortgage repayments. Although, with interest rates being as low as they are at the moment, you're already ahead of the game. Now it's time to get a set of drawings and plans done so that you can have some builders quote on them. Mind you, if you're going to build a display home, the builders will obviously already have that plan and they'll just need to quote on your block. Given the value of work we're talking about, it's a really good idea to get 3 quotes, and the Master Builders Association can give you the names of reputable builders via the sabuildingdirectory.com.au website. Make sure you compare the quotes carefully because some items and costs can vary dramatically from quote to quote. And of course, price isn't everything, and a good builder you can have a great working relationship with is certainly worth paying a little more for. It's also a good idea to check out the builder and some of the jobs that they've already done. A high quality builder will have lots of satisfied clients, and they should be happy for you to check out the previous jobs or even have a chat to some of their previous clients. Make sure that your builder is licensed as well and has all of the right insurances in place. And once again, the Master Builders Association can help you verify any of those details. And when it comes to the contract and other documentation, make sure that you read it and understand it before you sign anything, as any changes to a signed contract will normally lead to added expenses. If you do have to make any variations or alterations along the way, get your builder to give you a quote on them before you agree to the additional work. That way you'll both know where you stand. It's all pretty simple really, and as long as you speak up if you have any issues along the way, the whole process should run fairly smoothly. A good master builder will always try to keep their clients happy to achieve the best possible end result.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something new.
One of my favourite segments on Building Ideas is celebrity homes and buildings of note. And today's celebrity and building of note has skyrocketed to the top of my list because I'm at Parliament House, and I don't think it really needs any introduction because the building is quite familiar to many South Australians. It was built in stages over 65 years, from 1874 to 1939, and features Kapunda marble and West Island granite. It basically took so long to build because of major interruptions, including the economic depression in the 1890s and the outbreak of the Great War. It was formally opened on the 5th of June 1939 and is now home, well, headquarters, to many of our politicians, including our Premier, Jay Weatherill. Well, it's a very impressive building. You obviously spent a lot of time here. What makes it so unique?
Well, the history. Each of these buildings, the 3 Parliament Houses, so the old Parliament House, the House of Assembly and the Legislative Council, they really chart the political history of the state of South Australia. So this old chamber in now, 1843, that was one of the earliest examples of responsible government that came in 1857, so people actually being able to vote and get their elected representatives to do what they want on their behalf. That was quite an innovation in 1857. Then in 1889, the House of Assembly chamber, and it really reflected a time when the colony was becoming quite prosperous with all of the copper mines and all of the wealth associated with that. Then, of course, in 1939, that beautiful Art Deco style, but slightly more austere because we're in obviously the difficult times around the war years.
Well, given its history, there must be lots of stories and legends. Do you think it's haunted?
Well, I don't know about haunted. There's probably a few frightening people up there, but my favourite story is that once when they were renovating one of the Houses of Parliament here, they found some graffiti, so some 19th century graffiti. So a very bored clerk started to scratch some pictures and etchings into the desk, and so that was fascinating.
Oh, well, thanks so much for your time, Jay.
Pleasure.
It was fun catching up with the Premier, and boy, is he a busy man. It was also really great learning more about Parliament House. It's such an impressive building. And so too is our feature home today, built by Alan Shepherd Constructions. This is just one of the entertaining areas, and I can imagine kicking back and relaxing here behind the bar and just enjoying the view. Would you believe there's no less than 5 separate entertaining areas in this home, and they all add to the seamless and free-flowing floor plan of this beachside beauty. They all boast stunning beach views and provide the perfect ambience in which to unwind and enjoy some time to completely de-stress. This level of home also includes the master bedroom with its impressive ensuite, as well as another spacious bedroom, bathroom and living area. The balcony is a highlight too and provides magnificent views to the master suite and bar. There's no doubt that this home has been built with entertaining in mind, and a little bit later I'm going to show you the main kitchen, meals and living area. But before we do that, let's go and have a look at the other outdoor area. It runs straight off the main open plan living area and includes a well-appointed outdoor kitchen, outdoor dining space and outdoor lounge area. It's designed to fully enclose once festivities die down and the home is vacated for a time, providing privacy, security and maintaining cleanliness. This really is the perfect spot to entertain because there's an all-weathered louvered roof, so even if the weather wasn't perfect, you'd still get to enjoy the sea breeze. It's fantastic. Now we're going to have a quick break, but make sure you stay with us because Andrew has some great information about how you can make the most of your entry or hallway.
Building ideas. Building ideas. Handy hints, there's always something new.
Two areas of our homes that we often overlook are the entry and hallway. And they really shouldn't be though, because they set the mood and the tone for your home. And they're where we say all of our hellos and goodbyes. Creating a welcoming entry can really enhance the overall warmth and friendliness of your home. First impressions often stay with us the longest, and immediate appeal is something that most of us enjoy. There's nothing quite like walking into a home and being made to feel welcome and at ease. And although we don't tend to spend a great deal of time in the entry foyers or hallways, they're areas of the home we use often and on a daily basis, so subconsciously they definitely impact the way we live. Whilst the focus of late has well and truly been on open plan living areas, entry foyers have certainly gained a higher profile, and they often feature beautiful entry porticos and impressive oversized doors like this one. Various ceiling types, cornices and mouldings can also enhance an entry or hallway and add an element of interest without detracting from the primary purpose of drawing people further into the home. If well laid out and designed, hallways can pique your curiosity and provide a sense of anticipation of what's to come from the rest of the home. They're also a great space in which to display artwork, mirrors, sculptures, and even feature lighting. Keep it simple, uncluttered, tidy and functional. And think about creating authenticity and personality. Add photos of family and friends, or display some of your favourite pieces on a hall stand of some kind. Think practically as well. The hall is usually the first and last place you get to in your home. So add storage, somewhere that you can throw your keys, bag, umbrella, jackets and the like, without completely cluttering the whole area. Who would have thought that an entry and a hallway could be of such interest? So why don't you have a go in your house and see what you can create?
Who would have thought entries and hallways could look so chic? Well, really, all it is a little bit of imagination and sometimes some trial and error. But naturally, a home like this one, everything looks fantastic. We're back in today's feature home built by Alan Shepherd Constructions, and this is the kitchen, meals and living area, which I'd have to say is a definite highlight of the home. Regardless if you're in front of the home looking in or inside looking out, the view is sensational. The 3.6 metre high ceilings add light, space and an airy feel that complements the relaxed, beachy atmosphere to a T. And all of the gorgeous finishes have been carefully thought through, from the low maintenance and easy to care for hardwood Tasmanian oak floors through to the streamlined cabinetry and elegant Caesar stone bench tops. The Central Island bench is a standout for me, especially with its suspended overhang and the waterfall slab edge. It's obvious that everything has been very carefully planned and thought of. Well, really, right from the impressive hallway, you can see that this is a magnificent beach home. It epitomises building excellence. From the moment you walk along the colonnaded entry with its feature pillars, you know you're in for something special. The fully landscaped gardens are also low maintenance, so there's really nothing to do when you get here but catch and clean fish and relax completely. I can just imagine the hours drifting away staring at that beautiful view or enjoying a good book. But that's right, I've got to show you what's on next week's show because it's our very last show for the year. We'll be announcing all of the winners of this year's Master Builders Building Excellence Awards, so tune in then and you'll see some of our state's best building and renovation projects, as well as some of our state's most impressive commercial building projects. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope to see you then. And I'm going to find out if they've got a little dinghy because I'd love to get the fishing rod out. We'll see you next week.
Building ideas, handy hints, there's always something new. Building ideas, lots of great ideas you really need to know. Building ideas.
Building Ideas proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.